What fucking day is it?
Fucking Tuesday, but damn, does it feel like a Monday.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
God damn. So we're back on the shred.
We are.
As you know, we're back for some more fun.
Oh, yeah.
With whatever list we have.
We were continuing the list we did last time.
Excellent.
It was a goddamn shit show, and might as well do a little bit more of it.
My gods, would you look at this? Thank you. It is always good to know that somebody loves the jackassy shit that we pull on every shred. We don't know if we're making you laugh or making you want to just go fuck off somewhere. So it's always good to know.
We make you laugh. Aren't we fucking funny?
What's up, Chris? Actually, we haven't seen you for a while. Glad you're back.
What up?
I don't know. I guess we picked a good day.
I guess so. All right.
Check this out.
What?
Ta-ta! You put the FU in fun. All right.
All right.
F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. Oh, fuck yourself. No. Anyway. You know me, man. Reaper is always the one who changes the words for just about every song.
Oh, for sure.
But anyway.
Hey, John, what up,
oh, shit. It's like fucking Crimus over here.
Right?
Fucking John's back with us. John, where you been hiding, you some bitch?
Right. Damn.
Now we feel like we're amongst friends.
So we're doing something a little special at the beginning here tonight. Thank you to my mother for whatever the fuck she sent us.
Yeah, what could that be?
I know part of it is definitely related to the new show we're starting soon. So if you haven't heard about that yet, check out this quick little teaser trailer.
Check it out. Yeah. I don't exactly know how much at this point that we can give away at this point.
We were hoping to start, but we're still waiting on my buddy to finish our intro music, which is putting me behind, and we're being crazy as hell too, and we'll get there.
It's a whole new concept, definitely separate from the shred, but we know you, the awesome motherfucking Three Witches fans that you are going to dig it. For sure. Let me know when you got that tour open.
What the hell kind of tape did you use, Mom?
Industrial strength Gorilla Tape.
Apparently. All right, so there's a couple things in here. This is great.
Oh, that's okay, John. Totally understand. Family comes first, man. Family always does.
Well, the first thing I pulled out is a hat to be for our new show.
Well, look at that. It's a goddamn chef hat that says Reaper, and there's blood everywhere.
And Gangis with a little crow skull on the side.
Oh, shit. I come from the Ayatollah of the rock and roller. Take it up!
Thank you, Mom. And what the fuck else is in?
I'm just surprised it fits my big fucking head. Oh, this is great. Now, apparently, he realizes that Wolf Hawk rules.
Yeah.
And we now have our very own. Punch.
Thank you,
as if the bat punch wasn't cool enough. All right. Jackal Demon, welcome.
All right.
A lot of new viewers.
You remember exactly where we left off in this shitty ass list.
You know what? I think we started at
66
the tail end.
Top. And I think we got up through
number 50.
Yeah, I think that's where we left off.
Because we had a special guest, which was the guitarist for Black Tar Superstar, was enjoying the shred with us, and we left off at 50. Yes.
All right. Oh, that's right. Because we don't want to talk about 51, so we skipped to 50.
Yeah, because I mean, it was goddamn ridiculous.
Yeah.
The two bands that were, I think it was like 51, 52 or whatever, were like, nope, not gonna do it. Perfect.
For sure. All right. So, first of all, how dare you put Jonathan Davis at fucking 50? That is not okay.
Well, okay. So let us re-preface for those that are joining us out there. The 66 best metal and hard rock singers of all time.
Yeah.
Okay. So their placement and the people they choose have not been the greatest, but
no.
It's almost more importantly where they put them at the list.
Agreed.
Somebody like Jonathan Davis should not be at number 50. Let's be honest here.
Absolutely.
That's a whole lot of bullshit.
If he only made like top 20, I could maybe accept that. But 50,
yeah, because I mean, they're
not.
talking about of all time. So
Yeah.
if he's in a top 20, yeah, he belongs there.
Sure, but 50
but
out of
50?
Absolutely not.
That's like putting fucking Lemmy at 60.
Exactly. Fuck no.
But more importantly, folks, this is by Loudwire, so
it's got JD Stink all over it.
The reviews are going to be horrible. Let's see what shitfest we have here.
Jonathan Davis is one of metal's most energetic frontmen, putting conviction behind every word. Korn's lyrics are typically quite personal and dark, so Davis is bearing his soul as he clutches onto his custom mic stand. His voice varies between sinister and psychotic, feeding the music that tries mightily to reduce everything to rubble.
But does that really capture his voice, though?
Other than saying sometimes it sounds sinister and sometimes psychotic, that's about it. Which is true. I'm okay with him saying that, but that doesn't even begin to tap into the genius of Jonathan Davis.
Yeah, I mean, a lyricist, a songwriter. I mean, the guy's done it all. So it's not like... I mean, yeah, he does put conviction behind every word. Absolutely.
Right. For sure.
But there's more dimensions to this guy than what they're really giving him credit for. I would have expected something a little bit bigger than just 6-7 lines.
Yeah.
But as we know, it's Loudwire and they suck. Phoebe. Because this guy has spanned almost 30 years and constantly reinventing everything that Korn does.
For sure. Speaking of Korn, if you haven't checked out the new album that recently came out, you need to.
Most fucking definitely. Gotta check that out. All right. Loudwire just fucked me up because, as we know,
yeah,
putting this on, the phone, it for some reason tries to revert back to the beginning.
Of course it does.
So
good.
All right. 49. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Why would they put this guy so far back?
I have no idea.
Now, we're talking about one of the most influential punk rock groups from the 80s, 90s, maybe also even into the 2000s, because I don't think they quit right away. We're talking about Bad Brains, guys.
Mm-hmm.
They've influenced anyone from fucking Blink 182 to Green Day, any of those,
Yeah,
pop punk bands. Bad Brains didn't give three fucks about nothing. They
for
said
sure.
what they wanted to say. They did what they wanted to do. They were explosive. Now, the fact, oh my goodness, the paragraph is literally this big on
It's
such an
see
influential
one,
band.
two sentences. That's all we get.
2 fucking sentences about bad fucking brains.
Yeah.
Let's see what these shitheads have to say.
Oh boy.
Bad Brains are pioneers of hardcore punk music, and their frontman, HR, which is what he's known as, is one of rock's most dynamic live performers. Check out early 80s footage of him throwing his body around on stage, and what you'll see is pure energy and fearlessness.
Huh?
Does that say fuck one about his voice, the way he delivers his lyrics,
No, it
and
doesn't
how
at
it,
all.
commands a crowd? That's just merely saying the guy throws himself around is like fucking Forky from, Toy Story 4 hobbling around saying I'm trash and constantly jumps into a trash can.
Yeah.
Come the fuck on. You guys are killing me with this shit. Oh man, I can't wait to see what they say about this next guy, because he
Agreed.
is the epitome of hardcore madness.
Absolutely. Number 48, Odorous Arungus from Guar.
Yes, the mighty Guar!
Yes.
Still wowing crowds to this day.
Well, Guar front thing, Odorous Arungus, had to leave Earth to go back to his home planet, Scumdogia. But his time spent here was one of the most engaging metal frontmen ever. While the band's music is greatly underappreciated, Odorous kept the focus on himself and everyone he wanted to and dig and everything. That's just a chunky sentence, it's hard to read. Odorous kept the focus on himself and everyone he wanted to and did kill. His personality transcended the band as he became an underground icon able to infiltrate the mainstream.
Listen, how they should have written this review
In a
should
way
have
that's easy
been
to spit out.
right. Well, that too. Not so wordy, but most importantly, talk about the balls, the tenacity, the, I don't know, not giving a fuck attitude. Came up with the most brilliant idea.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, I would honestly say, took the Kiss idea, crushed it 5 times, 6 times, 7 times.
Yeah.
And made it a fucking universal success.
For sure.
When Guar first came out, it was like nothing anyone has ever seen. It was like totally taking a horror film, mixing it with metal.
Yeah.
And it was good metal. Like they could play.
Yeah.
They were a great fucking band. They still are a great fucking band. And I'll tell you what, the new guy is good, but
he's not
Odorous Urungus is still the guy.
Agreed.
That, just made it. Just, I don't know. It was like walking through a portal. And suddenly there's this ridiculously amazing, fantasy, freak show, I guess is the best way to say it. And he had fun. He was fucking funny.
Yeah.
Guy's humor was amazing. His lyrics were even funnier. But man, those pits, they were world class.
For sure.
So really don't feel like they did him justice here.
No, not at all.
Just saying. But then again, Slough.
This next one, once upon a time I might have agreed with it, but after seeing them live, and I don't know about that.
You have to understand something. You saw Ministry.
Yeah.
Long after the train wreck.
I mean, that's fair, but like, he didn't even know the words to the songs he's been playing for 30 years. He had to read them off a book.
Well, there's a reason for this. He was so fucking whacked out on Timbuk fucking 2 smoking fucking Sasquatch's hairy toe for so long that he's got nothing left up there. It's like, you go to an Aussie show, same thing. He's got to read most of his words off a teleprompter. Let's be real.
Yeah.
In their fucking heyday, Ministry was the shit. We're talking about a band that started off as like a goth electro band, almost industrial. Fell in love with industrial music, I would say, after the success of 9 Inch Nails.
For sure.
Because they started out really early in the 80s. Ministry did. Mm-hmm. So for him to go, I really love heavy metal guitar and I love very fast double bass and, Slayer and bands like that he would cite. It like they say here, Ministry main man Al Jorgensen has collected some of the wildest stories in rock history, all while pioneering industrial music. There was nothing like them.
No, definitely not.
That first hit they had, Every Day is Halloween, still one of my fucking favorite anthems of all time, turns around to Jesus Built My Hot Rod.
Yeah.
A staple for fucking Ministry.
For
and
sure.
It was like it got a whole facelift and everybody went for it. There's not too many bands that could do that. I remember when Depeche Mode made one record, one, with all live musicians and their fans fucking hated it.
Really? I don't even know if I've heard that one.
It was the album that had I Feel You on it. So you'll have to look up the name of the record. But fans hated it. They're like, this is not you. This is not what you do.
Yeah.
They're like, we just wanted to do something a little different. And they fucking stepped on their dick.
Yeah.
Al Jorgensen said, we're going to be industrial metal. And guess what the fuck happened?
Yeah, for sure.
One of the most revered producers, Jorgensen would write the band's music during bouts of, really? We have to talk about the fact that we all know that he tapped every vein in his body. Come on.
Come on.
Leave that out of it. But what you got was fucking gold.
Agreed.
I mean, now he's, level-headed and can't remember most of this stuff. But the guy still puts on a show. I mean,
it was a show. I was just a little disappointed by that.
Honestly, in my opinion, yes, Chris, absolutely. Don't forget Just One Fix.
Absolutely.
Just One Fix is a fantastic fucking song. Heavy. Loved it.
Yes.
To me, it's kind of like a comeback story for them because everyone thought they were down for the count, disappeared, fell off the map.
That is true.
Where'd they go? And then all of a sudden, here he is. They're like, oh my damn, we thought you died. Well, anyway, why do they say this? While Uncle Al was, never mind. I can't even read the rest of it.
It's literally just all about him being on substances.
Yeah, you could say the same thing about Marilyn Manson.
Or half the people on this list, to be honest.
That's very true. Every day it was snowing.
Yeah.
What great band didn't have some vice that threw them into a realm that was just, I don't know, the unknown, if you will.
Yeah.
And we get great songs out of it. Not saying that that's like, the recipe for a good song, but
Right.
damn it, some of the fucking classics of all time was built on the fact that they were fucked out of their minds.
Exactly.
There's no reason to say that, though. Everyone knows. It's not a secret that the
No,
man's a
it's not.
toothpick.
He's tiny, tiny. He was way shorter than I expected, too. And I'm like, oh, you're really a tiny little dude,
Oh,
ain't
yeah, he's a little thing.
you? Sure.
Most of them are.
Yeah.
I remember when I was on tour with My Life with the Thrill Kill cult. Little did I know the guy that looked like he was like 6'2" was like 5'5".
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's just a little guy. Most of them are. That's the thing about the stage. It makes everyone look larger than life.
It is true.
Before we get into number 46,
Mhm.
which I'm kind of scared to see what they have to say about him,
Eh,
let us
yeah.
delve into a commercial from our sponsor at the Amazeballs Dezeus Creep Shop. That's right, Mind Demon and Demonettes. If you want the latest, greatest handmade horror collectibles, oddities, t-shirts, joggers, I believe she's also getting into dresses at this point.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. And let me tell you, it's convention season and she's selling the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
And we shall be getting our wonderful little package here later this week. The fact is, if you are into this type of stuff, there's nobody better out there making it. Dezeus Creep Shop
Absolutely.
at Etsy.com or the new DezeusCreepShop.com. She ships quick, prices are on point. You're gonna love it.
Absolutely. And the shirts are so comfortable.
Oh my goodness, the material.
For
I
sure.
was like, I don't remember t-shirts being soft. It gave me
Right?
the curly willies. So I'm going to go ahead and give you 46 because I've got to do my man justice at number 45. So
Oh, 45. That's depressing. Anyway, 46.
it's extremely depressing, actually,
We
because
have,
he doesn't belong at 45.
no. We have Mike Patton from Faith No More. All right. I'm okay with that.
I also will definitely be okay with that because is he one of the greatest of all time? Sure.
Sure.
Everything he touched, people loved. Now, did he have more commercial success with Faith No More? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did he go on to break barriers and do different shit that people loved? Yeah. He's never gone away and he still kicks fucking ass.
Yeah. All right.
Unfortunately, Loudwire is about to chop him into fucking bits.
Oh, yeah. Faith No More singer Mike Patton is one of rock's most eclectic frontmen, always leaving everyone wondering what he's gonna do next. His stage attire is ever changing and always raises at least one eyebrow. It is dynamic as his dynamic range traverses the oddities and intricacies of Faith No More's music. What the?
Is he the fucking Rock? Is it WWE hour all of a sudden?
Seriously.
Raises one eyebrow. What the fuck?
What the fuck? The unhinged vocalist can let his voice soar and croon with the best of them, as well as unleash some downright terrifying and abrasive screams and howls.
You know what? I'll give it to Loudwire just a little bit.
Okay, we'll give them
golf clap of doom.
A quarter of a golf clap.
just a tad, just a fucking tad.
Yep.
Seriously though, titties aside, the fact that his vocal range is that of almost like a musical theater
For sure.
singer, I would say. Because in Faith No More, you had kind of like that mainstream metal kind of voice, but it was, it wasn't screaming or anything like that. The guy can fucking sing, but in the next moment can unleash a scream that even caught the eye of Dave Lombardo of Slayer, and later joined one of his other projects.
Yeah.
Because if he wanted to be death metal, he could do it. If he wanted to just be some kind of a poppy kind of thing, son of a bitch could do it. Yep. And anytime he did it, he always had a record deal.
Yeah.
If he wasn't fronting Faith No More anymore, he was doing his own thing and probably became even more of a success because it was underground.
That is true.
And, there is a loyal following in the underground that just loves different off-the-wall shit. How's that any different than the great days of Frank Zappa?
Yeah, that's true. It's not.
When Frank Zappa was playing with the Mothers of Invention, you never knew what the fuck you were going to get.
No, you didn't.
So, I don't know. I would actually call him a modern-day Frank Zappa. Just not guitar player, vocalist.
Right, definitely not.
Yeah. What in the 11th realm of blue fucking hell would make Loudwire think that the incomparable, the evil Elvis himself, Glenn Danzig, belongs at number 45?
Yeah, what the hell is wrong with you?
Love him or hate him, make fun of him, whatever.
Whatever.
He has influenced literally every genre of metal since 1978.
Yeah. 2
words. The Misfits.
Exactly. And he I don't think there was horror punk before him either.
No, right? He single-handedly created it.
Exactly. If you create a genre, that's instant kudos.
He could sing the most mind-blowing, like, clean vocal
at
any moment. But when the man screamed, you listened.
Yeah. What did they say?
I'm afraid, but I'm going to.
Okay.
Glenn Danzig has fronted 3 noteworthy bands.
Noteworthy?
Noteworthy. Oh, fuck you.
Okay.
By the way, the Misfits tour, by the way, when they all got back together, sold out every fucking venue at $200 a ticket. Go fuck yourself, Loudwire.
Agreed.
And put some steak on it. Yeah. Elbow drop of doom plus the fucking drop kicked into the next universe.
Agreed.
The Misfits, Sam Hain, and of course the big Megatron that has spanned almost 40 years of hits. There's not a sumbitch who fucking was lifting weights or was a jean jacket wearing, long haired, beer swilling, motherfucking mutton chop loving son of a bitch that does not know the song Mother.
Exactly.
Was that the only song he ever wrote? No.
People seem to think so.
I know. I can't stand it. Serving as the chief songwriter during his time in the Misfits, Danzig created horror punk, thank you,
Thank you.
and became one of punk's defining icons.
That is true.
Icons.
Icons.
He furthered this and developed a bluesier style of singing, excuse me, as he ran through a variety of lyric influences. This is funny. Ranging from horror to sex.
What?
That's what it says. You believe it or not. You heard it here, motherfuckers. His influences are anything from horror to sex. Okay.
You say that like there's a vast expanse of, things when it's not.
I mean, if you listen to, let's just take the first Danzig record.
Okay.
The guy's talking about philosophy after philosophy after, I mean, god damn. There is hidden messages in everything. There's a reason the guy wears an upside down cross to this day.
Absolutely. He's a smart motherfucker. He's not
like
just
people don't look deeper. Now, did he do a bunch of songs that involved, the idea of, fucking people? Sure.
Yeah, sure. Who doesn't?
But that wasn't his bread and butter, though.
No.
Danzig is a fireball on stage, never stopping to take a breath and constantly engaging an already raucous crowd to deliver unforgettable performances.
After reading that,
where is the talk of the incomparable tenor voice that this man
exactly
had? He can go as low, probably lower than Elvis ever did, even if Elvis had a third note, which he did not. Danzig smashed it down his throat and out his asshole. Elvis who? No, there is one. The true king, Glenn Danzig. They didn't talk about his vocal range at all.
No.
And just the mind-blowing singing that the man did. Shame on you.
Shame. Shame. Oh, and more shame.
Oh, boy.
Number 44. Chris Cornell from Soundgarden.
44?
44.
Loudwire. I mean, Chris Cornell had a voice that transcended so many different genres of heavy music.
Exactly.
Not just the grunge-laden Soundgarden, but man, let me tell you something. Audio Slave?
Yes.
Killed Soundgarden, in my opinion. Absolutely.
Agreed.
His voice was never better. The hits were fucking stronger. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love me some Soundgarden.
No, absolutely.
Not the, the ho-hummy, Black Hole Sun, but, they had a lot of really heavy songs.
They definitely did.
Fucking Outshined. Spoon Man.
Yeah.
I mean, that whole fucking record, damn it, I forget the name of it. But it was just fucking platinum gold. And you put him at number 44. Shame on you,
44. Let's see. Chris Cornell blazed trails with two of rock's biggest bands, Soundgarden and Audioslave. The former is one of the biggest bands to break out of the 90s grunge scene. His genre-defining music takes the gritty grunge element and combines it with a tone that harkens back to some of the most powerful rock singers of the 70s. His work with Audioslave is equally impressive, with his soulful voice dominating the beginning of a new millennium. That's all we
I
get.
mean, you just need to be bitch slapped with the biggest fucking jelly dong that was ever created, back and forth until your face is red.
Agreed.
That is what you have to say about Chris Cornell. Now, first of all, they were out before grunge became a thing.
Yeah.
Just like Alice in Chains. I talk about these two all the time because people don't seem to remember that those two bands came out long before the Nirvana.
Yeah.
They were kicking ass before that even happened. And just because they did that Temple of the Dog record, which, I mean, it was a good record. Don't get me wrong.
It was all right.
It was okay. But that wasn't the defining thing.
No, definitely
and you
not.
saw how quickly they rose to the top.
Yeah.
When they came out with that record, after that, I can't remember the name of it. Oh, kills me. I'll look it up sometime. But I mean, after, like I said, Spoon Man and Black Hole Sun and all that stuff, when that came out, they were megastars.
Yeah, they were.
So don't tell me that they were from the grunge era because they weren't.
No, they predated the grunge era.
Big time. Almost to the point of diarrhea. Oh, and they do it again.
Again.
Loudwire, you fucking cockholes.
Shame on you.
Henry fucking Rollins at number 43.
43.
Single-handedly, there were two punk bands that ruled the scene when punk was all the rage. I'm talking about the hardest, baddest, nastiest fucking chew your flesh off if they couldn't beat you with their fists. That was Black Flag.
Absolutely.
You can't tell me if you're a punk fan out there and you don't know who the fuck Black Flag is. And
then you're not a punk fan, you're a poser?
Poser. And to go on to do the Rollins band.
Yes.
Who the fuck doesn't know the song Liar?
Yeah, I know that song.
That band was fucking amazing. The musicianship was incredible. His voice is one of the most recognizable voices in that genre, period. And the fact that he came from small-time Black Flag and became a commercial success, people. We're talking about Henry fucking Rollins. Mr.
Yeah.
I've got so many muscles I could snap your neck with my fingertips.
Exactly.
There's a reason that he was friends with Glenn Danzig. They shared the same rage. You know what I mean? Okay.
What did these dipshits say, though?
Let's find it. Following a guest spot on stage at a Black Flag show, Henry Rollins was asked to be the revolutionary hardcore act's new frontman. One fucking time they pulled him up on stage, and it started a chain fucking reaction.
Yep.
Henry Rollins is no bullshit, people.
No.
Yes, Chris, absolutely. Henry is a great singer, and very much so.
Absolutely.
A genius. His spoken word tour was one of the biggest things that ever happened for a guy like him. Because the man is just so fucking intelligent. And then he got into the movies. I digress. Let's move on. His imposing stage demeanor was a perfect fit for Black Flag, their intensity, and the band soon became one of the most menacing live acts around. Oh, no shit.
No shit.
Did you know that Henry Rollins used to beat up some of the crowd?
No.
Their shows were so violent
Mhm.
that when the pits were just out of control, I'm talking about old school moshing, you
Right.
know, throwing arms and elbows, and, you know, you got drop kicked in the dick if you got too close, and if you fell, they stepped on you. Yeah, Henry was the type of guy to jump out there and wail, just wail.
Exactly.
And rightfully so. There was a lot of dicks at the show, but still, vocally, the guy is just incredible.
Absolutely.
And it says here, the feeling was that violence could break out at any moment, which couldn't be more in line for a hardcore show.
Oh my goodness.
You got to be fucking kidding me, Loudwire. That's all you had to say.
That's all they have to say.
Didn't say nothing about the fucking scream that guy can deliver. It's legendary.
No, it is.
And different. You know, it's not the usual guttural growl that you get. But when he fucking screams, you feel it all the way down in your fucking tailbone.
Oh,
That's how hardcore he really is. He's the real fucking deal. And singers today just ain't got the same fucking stuff. They just don't.
No.
Sure. Was he tiny? Yeah. Try him and you got your ass whooped. That's what
exactly.
happened. Chris says, oh, this is great. I had a great conversation with him after one of his one-man show back in the day. You, sir, I am jealous.
Amazing. Agreed.
I'm jealous.
All right, before we move on, check out this quick word from Throttle Addict.
That's right, all you demons and demonettes out there, let me tell you, you don't have to be a motorcycle rider to join this ride. Absolutely. That's right. If you just love badass designs, ride with the devil, or just love putting the two wheels on the ground, throttleaddict.com is more than just for, I can't say this enough, motorcycle enthusiasts. Their designs are fucking sick. I'm talking about men's and women's shirts, tank tops, t-shirts, snapbacks, all that good shit. And they just so happen to have a little code that I can give you, and that's Reaper. All caps, get 15% off. Check them out right the fuck now.
Do it.
Exactly. We're going to skip over number 40 because I just don't
You jumped way ahead, brother. We're at 42.
What?
We're at 42.
Oh, yeah, I did. So sorry. We're going to skip over. We're going to skip over 42 because I just don't agree with it.
No, I don't either. So 41 on the other fucking hand.
Ain't that?
You heard it right there from him himself. Peter fucking Steele at 41.
It's like they were just like tickling each other's taints and you know, masturbating in peanut butter, and was like, we'll throw Peter Steele at number 41.
I swear they were like throwing darts and be like, all right, who are we doing next? Oh, it landed on Peter. All right, he's next.
I don't know. I don't think they're smart enough to do that, but still, how could you?
How could you?
This is doom metal blasphemy.
Yeah. I can't believe they did that. I agree 100%.
That's it.
That's it.
You just got the elbow drop of doom. 1,000,000 times over, you sons of bitches.
Yep.
No good. And let me tell you, I looked ahead a little bit. Does him no justice.
None. It doesn't even mention what his voice sounded like at all. Not at all.
No.
He had
None of
the
these
most
words
gorgeous, deep, what do you think, baritone? Like silky, smooth, velvety, gorgeous vocals and his deep, guttural, growly things. And
never have we ever,
and
it's often imitated, but never the real thing. No offense to those that do a good job. I'm so sorry, but St. Peter, you just can't reproduce the presence, the almost Dark Lord.
Yeah.
Ah, man, I was lucky enough to catch him in concert in their heyday. There was just nobody better.
No.
Nobody was like him in any way. Attitude.
You know what? I'm not even going to read what they said. I can't disrespect Peter like that.
I can't either. And you know what kills me? Why in the fuck, the blue fuck, do they only really reference carnivore constantly?
Yeah.
Okay, here's a little knowledge for those of you out there in Three Witches Land. Now, mind you, you probably know this shit. But the fact of the matter is, Peter fell in love with the hardcore scene of New York.
Yeah.
And we're talking about, is it Brooklyn or the Bronx?
Brooklyn.
Thought so. Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't, step out of
for
tune.
sure.
So Brooklyn's hardcore scene in the late 80s was legendary. That's where your Black Flag came from. That's where fucking Cro-Mags came from. Some of I'm talking about the best in hardcore music. Not Hatebreed. Don't even fight me for it, because I'll fight you.
Absolutely not.
We're talking about the real thing. Those shows were packed out. I mean, I couldn't imagine being able to go to one of those shows. Peter loved it so much that he started Carnivore.
Yeah.
But he later fell in love with something even better.
Even better. And it's funny, too. When there's Carnivore, there's nothing but a goddamn sausage fest. The moment he put out Bloody Kisses, and every goth chick around the country was drooling over this man.
There wasn't a dry panty in the house, whether they even wore them. I'm sure there are still bitches that have his face tattooed on their ass.
I'm sure there is.
Men wanted to be him, and women wanted to just ravage him. I'm sorry. They are doing him no justice here.
Absolutely none. And how often is it that, a metal artist ends up in, Playgirl magazine? At least mention something.
And he wasn't your typical Fabio type.
No. He's way better.
He wasn't exactly the most beautiful looking man, if you will. But goddamn it, that stare that he gives just puts fucking chills into people.
For sure.
In a voice that nobody else could fucking do. There was nothing like him. No. There's a reason that Typo Negative is not a band to this day. Because without him,
there's nothing.
The music stops.
Exactly. I'm super happy all the other members have gone on and done other things. But, it would have been so fucking wrong if they ever even tried to replace him. So I'm glad they didn't. I knew they wouldn't, but I'm still glad they didn't.
Oh, I'm glad they didn't either. And to be honest with you, I'm surprised that, another really big band like Alice in Chains was able to go on.
Agreed.
Without Lane. I mean, that was a stretch for so many people.
Yeah.
But Typo Negative, that could never happen again.
No, definitely not.
My dear number 40.
Yes. Much love, but not at 40.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
We're talking about a guy that started a movement in 94 and has gone on to continue this legacy for... Nobody ever thought he would have got past the first couple records. We're talking about Marilyn fucking Manson.
Exactly.
The guy that everybody feared, every parent said no to their kids. You can't listen to this devil shit. We're talking about the guy who was willing to push every boundary.
Yes.
Even though his number one hero was Alice Cooper, who did it long before him.
Right.
But Marilyn did it in a way
that was very different
that
than
became
Alice.
a fucking phenomenon.
Absolutely.
When I say I saw the Ozfest, that he was one of the headliners. We're talking about someone who didn't even have to pay to be on the show.
That's a feat in itself.
Exactly, especially at that time, because, you know, Sharon was like, 10 grand a band if you want to be on the show. Give me your fucking money.
Sharon!
Sharon! I'm out of money! I'm telling you,
Sharon,
he
who the fuck is this?
stole
This sounds like dog shit.
Exactly.
I paid you 10 grand, Ozzy. It's okay.
Stole the show.
Absolutely.
I don't care what controversy he's been in. I mean, they've tried to nail him for pretty much, you know, fucking Madame Tussauds fucking pulling back a nub on her big fat fucking toe. They couldn't pin it to this guy. And he's still killing it. Coked or not.
Absolutely.
But still killing it.
Yes.
Oh, let's see what they have to say.
I'm afraid to find out.
Me too. One of the most...
Here we go.
First, I can't even get through the first half of the sentence without them saying, one of the most controversial frontman ever.
Really?
That's like saying Ozzy was a fucking choir boy and he bit the head off of a dove and spit it out when he was being introduced to CBS Records for the first fucking time.
Yeah.
Sure, he wore a corset and fishnets and his ass hang out most of the time. Yeah. But you know what? Was David Bowie any different?
No.
The androgyny. He just took a lot from other people and made it just better.
Agreed.
If you ask me. Marilyn Manson was a dangerous figure in the Dangerous.
Really?
Oh, I don't ever remember him accosting me when I met him.
You met him?
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm jealous.
And a gothic nightclub that I owned back in 2000, 2001, they came, we held their after party, and it was legendary. I don't like to name drop. I hate to do it, but, you know, I got to tell you, you know, I've talked to the man many, many times. He is just super fucking intelligent, knows what he's doing, and loves what he does. But what artist isn't tortured? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Every artist has their demons. I just know how to make mine work for me. I play nice with them and they play nice with me. What can I say? With incendiary live performances and lyrics that kept parents up at night. Because he was telling the truth.
Yeah.
Look, but don't touch. Taste, but don't eat.
Yeah.
That's all he was saying. You guys are full of shit.
Exactly.
Kids in the 90s were so fucking oppressed. They didn't know if they were coming or going. And he was a voice of a generation.
Absolutely.
In my opinion. I could be wrong. You want to fucking nail me upside down? I'll love it. But I'm sorry. I feel that he was.
Yeah.
He spoke for every creepy kid who got teased because they were expressing themselves.
Exactly.
He was like, don't be afraid to be what you want to be. That's what his message was, people.
Exactly.
If you're going to be a Satanist, you're going to be a Satanist. You ain't going to be it because of him. It's because of the Almighty Magister. He was just merely saying, push the boundaries. Don't be afraid. Get shit out in the open. Don't sweep it under the rug. You know, he started out just like any other kid.
Exactly.
Picked on, hated, beat up, bullied, whatever the fuck. He said push back. What's wrong with that?
Absolutely nothing.
And he didn't cause anything to happen. Nothing.
No.
He just became another face to hate.
Exactly.
Honestly. Oh, here we go. Always trying to turn everything on its head.
Okay.
Few have made more waves than Manson, whether it was his intention or not. His sinister voice. That was his thing.
Exactly.
He wasn't afraid to speak his mind. Can't help it that everybody, you know, all the fucking Dudley Do-Rights out there just thought it was blasphemy. Anyway, his sinister voice is chilling, rounding out the industrial tinge to his brand of metal. Next.
Oh my goodness.
We were just talking about this guy a little bit ago.
We were. Mr. Lane Staley from Alice in Chains.
One of the best of the best of the best.
Absolutely. I don't know how they can justify putting them halfway down, but let's see what they fucking say.
Sadly.
The Alice in Chains sound is so distinct and Alice in Chains sound is so distinct because of Lane Staley's crooning wail, combining elements of grunge and forging it in a metallic furnace to create one of the most dynamic groups to come out of the 90s. His lyrics dealt with addiction and depression, blah, 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 blah. And he has inspired countless singers and transcended boundaries that existed between two genres.
And he should have been in the top 20.
Agreed. And
you know what?
Why do they have to bring, you know, substance abuse and crap into it, and the fact that he died? Always. Why?
Every artist fucking suffers for their art. It's in one form or fashion. Either they never make it, they're broke, can't pay their bills, or they get addicted to things that, you know, just take them further under, you know.
Yeah.
But you don't have to throw that in the face of genius.
No, you don't.
We're talking about one of the most recognizable voices. And the amazeballs harmonic vocal duos of all time.
Yes, for sure.
Him and Jerry Cantrell have left us with so many amazing songs. I'm not talking about Man in a Box. I'm talking about all of the album Dirt. I'm talking about the whole acoustic album that was just chilling.
Oh, so good.
Just spine-tinglingly awesome. And you put him at 39? What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Yeah.
This obviously did not do him any justice whatsoever.
Excuse me. Absolutely fucking none. What do you think, brother? Should we leave the next one for next time?
No, I'd like to end on this note.
Okay, we can end on this note. Go ahead.
Most importantly, due to the fact that we're talking about a man who single-handedly created black metal,
Yeah.
created horror metal,
Yeah.
created speed metal. You can fight me on it, but I will not give that up. We're talking about King fucking Diamond.
Yes.
Since 1976, most of you out there probably don't know this, he began in a band called Merciful Fate.
Mm-hmm.
Merciful Fate was like nothing anyone has ever heard, ever will hear, probably never hear again, and they're still going today.
Yeah.
Mind you, you can make fun of them all you want, but the man's falsetto voice, his iconic high shrieks, his crazy low baritone,
Oh yeah.
and can change it up
Oh yeah.
in
His
the
range is
blink of an eye.
insane.
The man told better stories than Stephen King ever wrote in a novel, in an album,
Yeah.
and could actually make you fucking see it when you closed your eyes and put your headphones on.
Yeah.
I mean, largely he was a bigger success on his own, but still, Merciful Fate was like
Agreed.
the epitome of evil. So they go on to say King Diamond is the complete package. He's got the makeup, the stage design, horror concepts, and possibly the most unmistakable voice in all of heavy metal. Correct!
If you're claiming his voice is the most unmistakable and you're getting a whole ass package deal here and shit, why is he still halfway down your fucking list?
He's legendary.
Legendary.
40 fucking years.
Exactly.
It's 2022 and everyone still sells out his show.
Yeah.
And the guy hasn't missed a fucking beat. You talk about a lot of singers like Ozzy. Let's talk about maybe James Hetfield. Bruce Dickinson. I don't know. A lot of the greats from the 80s. Their voices have changed. They've been road run, fucking, time tested. And they just don't sound like they did.
Axl Rose.
Asshole Rose wishes he sounded like he did in '89.
Yeah, he does, because he sure as fuck does not now.
No, he sounds like a pipsqueak parading in fucking piggy bank wear.
He sounds like Elmo on crack and helium.
That's right, you're not even Cookie Monster worthy. Oh, man. Oh, of course they bring up.
Oh, of course they do.
They have to bring up a natural disaster, by the way. The man was never an alcoholic.
No.
He never did drugs. Yeah, he was a smoker. Well, people have their things. And he had some heart problems. But guess what? It couldn't put him down.
No, it couldn't.
The man had 7 heart attacks and can still sing Abigail to this day. Goddamn right.
I don't know what else to say.
So other than that, fuck you, Loudwire, for not paying the correct homage.
Agreed.
One of the greatest, most diabolical voices of all time.
Part of me wants to be like, fuck this list. I don't want to continue talking about it, but there's so much more on this list we can talk about.
True that.
What do you think? Do we do it for another episode?
I believe we could.
All right. Next episode.
I'm curious to see who else they throw on here.
Next episode, we'll probably pick up the pace a little bit, try to speed through the rest of it.
For sure.
Because I don't know if I have it in me to do 2 more hours on this damn list. It's so bad.
It's not. And the crazy fucking part of it is it's the placement on the list.
It's the placement and what the fuckers write up about it.
Oh, it's just God fucking
Oh, it's so
awful.
bad.
So bad.
So bad.
We thank you so much for getting in the trenches with us as some of our favorite, most, I don't know, held so close
Beloved.
to the heart fucking legends.
Yes.
Legends
Have
of metal.
massive beebs taken on them.
Oh, I mean, the Dookie is so bad, it can be smelled from one end of the earth to the equator.
Yeah.
It's just that
I think
bad.
the
So
alien on Mars just passed out because it smells so bad.
so fucking true. But thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it. And if we made one person laugh,
Then we did our job of making this retrograde a little bit better.
that's right. It's not about hundreds, thousands. It's about one of you.
Exactly.
If you enjoyed this, we appreciate you so fucking much.
We do.
We just want you to know that. Until next time, stay heavy.